Hello students, I am Harshit Shah and welcome to the online classes. We will be talking about polynomials of class 9 and subtopic remainder theorem. This is part 2 of the remainder theorem. Part 1 we have already given the video. You can watch the previous video to understand part 1. So here it was given in part 1 that p of x is equals to g of x into q of x plus r, which means that polynomial p of x is divided by g of x, then the quotient is q of x and r is the remainder. So suppose it is given that if p of x is divided by any linear polynomial. Suppose in general terms we take linear polynomial as x minus a. What is a linear polynomial? A polynomial that has one degree. It can be x minus 1, it can be x plus 1, x plus 15, x minus 15, or it can be anything. Okay. So linear polynomial is something that has one degree. So in general form we take x minus a. So if p of x is divided by x minus a, then p of a will be equals to the remainder. Then p of a will be equal to remainder. So if you want to prove this, let us try to prove it. Suppose I write p of x, the same formula, is equals to, what is g of x? G of x becomes x minus a. So x minus a, that is the divisor, into q of x plus r, that is the remainder. So now what I want to find? P of a. So I'll write p of a is equals to, instead of x what I need to write? I need to write a. So it will be a minus a into q of x plus r. So this will be equal to 0. A minus a equals to 0, and 0 into anything will give me 0, which means that it is 0 plus r. So it will be equals to r, which says that p of a is equals to r. This is the condition that we were required to prove. Now we will take a small example and try to prove it. So here I have calculated one example: division of x raised to 4 plus x cube minus 2x square plus x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Here you can see that x minus 1 is a linear polynomial. So to find p of a, what will be p of a? To find the remainder, p of a here should be x minus 1, which means that x equals to 1, which means that p of a should be equal to p of 1. So if I write p of 1, then my answer should be remainder. P of a should be equal to the remainder. What is the remainder over here? It is 2. So let me try to find out. Suppose if I write this polynomial as p of a. Before, let me write down p of x is equals to x raised to 4 plus x cube minus 2x square plus x plus 1. Okay. So p of 1 will be equal to 1 raised to 4 plus 1 raised to 3 minus 2 into 1 raised to 2 plus 1 plus 1, which will be equal to 1 plus 1 minus 2 plus 1 plus 1. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 minus 2, which will be equal to 2, which says that p of 1 is equals to 2. And here also you can find out that this is the remainder. So p of 1 is equals to the remainder, which proves that this theorem is correct. So this is what about remainder theorem. Whenever you are asked to find any remainder of any particular polynomial and the divisor is of linear term, then you can directly find out the remainder, that is in this manner. You can directly find out what is the divisor, and based on that you can find out the remainder. Suppose you are given x minus 15. Then what you need to find out? You need to find out p of 15 will give you is equals to remainder. P of 15 will be equal to remainder. Let us take on another example. Suppose it is given x plus 10. Then p of minus 10 will give you remainder. Okay, for x plus 10, p of minus 10 will give you remainder. So how can you find about what you need to take as a? You need to substitute it to 0. If it is x minus a equals to 0, then x equals to a. So in this manner you can find out what is the thing that comes inside the polynomial. The value of polynomial at which point will give you the remainder. You can find it by this manner. So I hope that after completing all this thing, it is very clear to you about the remainder theorem and division of polynomial. So you can find remainder of any polynomial if it is divided by a linear polynomial. So students, we'll meet in our next lecture. Till then, keep studying. Have a nice day. All the best. Thank you.